30-27, Connecticut in front. New York has not led in this game. Whitcomb connects on a three.
Another difference we've seen in the second quarter is Connecticut has started turning the basketball over, and New York has stopped. No turnovers here in the second quarter for the Liberty.
Kubai, a lot of space, and buries the jumper. Connecticut playing with John Quell Jones, Brianna Jones, and Alyssa Thomas. AT functioning as the 3. Normally plays the 4 for Connecticut. As Whitcomb comes up with a steal and lays it in. 4 seconds left in the quarter. Whitcomb, a little hop. The leader is good at the buzzer. Sami Whitcomb galloping. Whitcomb wide open on a 3. Tie game at 61. Maybe waiting for an offensive possession after a timeout. Big screen from Howard. Ionescu on a 3.
Vandersloot as calm as can be under 10 seconds on the shot clock. The loose ball taken back by New York.
Because these ladies are playing with supreme effort, and they have not let up at all.
Zhu with the bunny.
She's right in the paint area. Just pull up. If you don't want to go all the way to the bucket, pull up for the short jumper.
Lady created space and found 2 points.
Hey,
Steven, how cool is that?
She beat me to it.
We all want selfies with Candace Parker.
That's right. Boy, Han Shu has had some good minutes here.
Hold inbound. Robinson, through traffic, has it stolen. Whitcomb. It's a 6-point advantage for Indiana. 37-31, approaching 3 minutes to go in this first half.
Nice.
Whitcomb, nice dime to Dolson for the layup. Ionescu. Crossover on Egbo. Over in the corner. Whitcomb for 3. Cash! Ionescu. To Dolson. Whitcomb driving. Lane. Dropping. 1-point game. And the Liberty get a stop. Tied up. 11 seconds. Tough pass. Stolen. Liberty on the floor. Ionescu has it with 6.4, and they call their final timeout.
And she's so excited to be reunited with Sami Whitcomb, who's her partner out in Australia, as well as the rest of her team. So she said she's going to continue doing the return to play protocol.
Blaney, extra pass. Whitcomb for 3. Can't hit. Offensive board. She'll fire again and cashes it. Sami Whitcomb ties the ball game at 17.
Buckets, it feels like this half has been a little bit harder to score. And I think an easy way to score is to defend first, and that's a nice job right there.
Lob to Natasha Howard, who finishes. Sami Whitcomb bringing it up. 6 points in this ball game for Sami. Fires a 3. Got it!
They could really use more out of that.
Courtney Williams and Bonner starting this game off with a miss. With Bonner back, Courtney Williams, her first season with the Sun, an all-star last year with Atlanta. Benaja Laney in the corner, hitting the 3. The Sun, the best rebounding team in the W. Whitcomb, push shot goes down. 6:30 mark of this first half. Sami Whitcomb, that was needed. Whitcomb knocking down the triple. Oh, good feed. Extra pass. Good to see. Sami Whitcomb back in the ball game. Gets the assist on the Laney corner 3.
Whitcomb, 3 from the wing, strong off the back of the rim. Offensive rebound, though, to New York. Whitcomb tries it again, and that time she hits from a little closer in. They go a little inside out. Ionescu missed the 3. Howard saves it to Whitcomb.
She's doing everything for this team right now.
Ionescu for 3. Shepard again with it. The drive blocked. And New York comes away with it. Dangerfield to Whitcomb. Sami Whitcomb with the ball. Now to Onyenwere. Driving the lane, and Michaela Onyenwere convert. Sami Whitcomb to Ionescu. She'll take the three and get it off.
January back in. Gabby Williams back in for the Storm. Backdoor cut, Whitcomb, nicely done. Gives it off. Shu puts it up, and with some nice touch in their finishes.
Well, good hands by Shu.
I mean, every organization says that. But they were really, I mean, I can remember numerous games where we were flat. We weren't ready to play. And the fans got us up and lifted us to a win. And I've loved my time in Denver, to be honest with you, but Seattle's still the #1 thing in my life.
The great George Karl joining us here as the Storm try to stretch out their lead, but instead, Sami Whitcomb makes a 4-point game. 6 on the shot clock for Sami.
This is great defense.
Gabby Williams trying to defend. Inside Dolson, great pass by Sami Whitcomb, really the only place she could put it.
So much talent overflowing in this league. Just depends on how you show up to play the game, but you can win or lose on every night.
Fouls on January, nearly a turnover there. Sami Whitcomb came up with it, and up top over Jewel Lloyd is Stephanie Dolson. Now doubling Dolson. Here's Whitcomb. January flies at her, and there's Sami splashing home her first 3 of the game. That would have been a highlight reel play right there.
Seattle is cooled down, shooting the basketball here in the third.
Whitcomb, her 6th attempt and her 2nd make. 55-35, a 20-point New York deficit.
But if she can score, she's finding time out there.
A.D. Dirt for 3.
ESA, a newer building prior to, obviously, the pandemic. And the crowd here, you were at a Spirit game. I happened to see you there as well, too. Just what this city is doing, surrounding itself and supporting. And Allen has created some havoc, getting some deflections. Dolson collects. Allen, Whitcomb in the corner. She knocks that down. Dangerfield, turning the corner, gets Walker Kimbrough to bite on the air. Doesn't go, loose ball, Onyenwere. Attacking. Too strong, gets her own, kicks it. Whitcomb left open. She hits the 3.
Entering the game as the best free throw shooting team in the W, shot just 33% from the charity stripe in that opening quarter. Nice feed inside. Dangerfield pulls up and knocks down the jump.
McBride has ice in her veins. I mean, from distance, she is money.
Onyenwere answers for 3. On the drive, Shepard has stolen. Whitcomb with it.
Offensively for this team all season.
Both teams with 5 assists in this first quarter. Shoot! Oh!
Ionescu.
Whitcomb for 3. Oh, splash! Now Ionescu been watched most of the evening by Kayla McBride. In a little bit of trouble. Whitcomb between the legs, step back. Oh, that was beautiful. Sami Whitcomb. 1 minute to go in this first half. Ionescu nearly lost the handle. Gets a shoe screen. Whitcomb, corner 3. Buckets!
But the #2 overall pick really shined in that one, a career high in her first season in the WNBA. As the former Fever forward Natasha Howard gets New York on the board. Elsie Mitchell off to a slow start. She's missed her first 3 looks. Ionescu sets up Whitcomb, corner 3. They cleared Vivian's in between the first and second quarter timeouts. Howard on the roll, lays it in. It really is a mental battle as much as anything. Ionescu sees the double again. Whitcomb underneath their shoe.
And the Liberty came back and won the game.
Third quarters have been problematic for the Fever at times this season, as Whitcomb lines up a 3, and a strong start to the third quarter for the Liberty. Indiana still taking impeccable care of the ball. They've turned it over just 1 time, but Sami Whitcomb starting to heat up in the third quarter.
The difficulty with both of them is their size, but they're also facilitators. They are fantastic passers.
Whitcomb for 3, she hits it. Made her debut with the Sky after the offseason trade between Chicago and the Fever.
And Julie Alamon is a huge asset for Chicago. She's a player that made waves in the bubble for the Indiana Fever.
Whitcomb stepping behind the arc and making the 3-point bucket. And it's too strong. Sabrina Ionescu
Bringing it up the floor. Whitcomb from the corner. Got it!
Sabrina Ionescu will throw it in. Sami Whitcomb going around the shoe screen. And a long heave by Ionescu. She hits it anyway.
You may notice a slower pace by the Liberty in the month of June. Whitcomb, her first three of the night. Ionescu with the offensive rebound. Make that 7 rebounds for Sabrina. Sami Whitcomb pays it off from downtown.
Still has moves, still schooling them.
Yeah, at the age of 41, playing in her 19th season, that's what Sami Whitcomb can do for you.
But you're just not used to seeing that from Seattle in turnovers, in possessions, consecutive in some instances.
Good ball movement. Whitcomb left open for 3, makes him pay.
And that's what you have to do.
Now Whitcomb with a little fancy lay-in.
Really good take by Sami Whitcomb when you're a three-point shooter.
High ball game. Another nice pass from Whitcomb, and this time the finish.
One of our favorite all-time references.
Yes.
On the bingo card. Oh, no look. Whitcomb. Onyenwere puts it in, falling away. Here's Sabrina. It's being ridden by Heidemann. Johannes, no look. Whitcomb cans the 3. Here's Sabrina. Into the corner. Whitcomb, no hesitation, and that's why.
So when you see his game and how strong and skilled he is at 6'10", you can say thank you to the WNBA and Rhonda for bringing him up just right.
8-point Liberty lead. Whitcomb will fire and hit from 3 here this month because of that. Whitcomb sets up Dolson, straight on jumper is pure.
I mean, doesn't take any time. And we're seeing more shot blocking from her, I feel like, at this point in her career.
Playing some of her best basketball, but defensively, this is not the Atlanta team that we've seen. So another take on the baseline. The 2-possession game. Atlanta has never had the lead. Woo, you mentioned it. Timely threes by the Liberty.
5-5. Whitcomb off the Dolson screen. The fake. Outside. Howard wide open. Crashes the trifecta. 10 players have played for Atlanta. They've all seen double-digit minutes tonight, and the bench has been tremendous. Dolson stops, puts it up and through.
And that's spoken from a true competitor because you're looking at the task ahead. You want to win.
Outside 3. Oh, Dee Richards. Ionescu falls down, gives it to Whitcomb. 6 seconds. Gonna have to put it up. Whitcomb for 3. Oh, my! 17-0 run for the Liberty. Largest lead of the game for the Liberty. 72-66, and there's a steal.
Now at age 20, just a veteran of the pro game.
Well, and she has, Repair has said that she has been watching the WNBA. Look at Anshu.
On the season, averaging 42% shooting from the field. Onyenwere sends it out to Whitcomb at the buzzer. Big bucket. Whitcomb using the screen, gives it back to Dolson, and she hits the lefty baseline jumper. Sure is, as the Aces have gone with that longer lineup for a while. They have Repair and Wilson, and they can't get out on Whitcomb, who strokes the 3.
Whitcomb with the rebound. 5 on the floor for the Liberty. Johannes, Howard, Ionescu, Anshu, and that bucket is good, and Whitcomb. Battle for the rebound is won by Onyenwere.
You can see that New York is looking to run.
Sami Whitcomb gets the 3 to go.
One of the best shooters in the league at that time.
Jenny Sims almost came up with the steal, and Whitcomb makes the Mercury defense pay. Diggins
Lots of body.
doesn't get
No
the call or the bucket. And here come the Liberty. Sammy Whitcomb gets it back to Sabrina for three, and that is good. That's what Ionescu does.
That's a tough no call for Skylar Diggins-Smith.
Ionescu saw a little daylight. Whitcomb closed in on by Petty with the take and finish. Sammy gets it done.
The Aces have so much fun. I mean, if you need a laugh in your day, and they all love dealing with her.
And that's a terrific shot from Whitcomb.
They need a little more of that. Richards finding Whitcomb. She doesn't need a lot of space. Sammy Whitcomb. 2 threes this evening. Still time to make a run in this third quarter. Set yourself up for the fourth. Whitcomb back to back from the outside. Towards the end of this third quarter. Heat check, baby! 4 threes in the quarter for Sammy Whitcomb.
It certainly is contagious. Shooting the basketball well.
And the energy is contagious as well. Will she do it again? And she does!
So many weapons.
All 5 of the Aces starters are in double figures. Natasha Howard, opportunity for a three-point play.
She's got a player right in her face and finishes it.
I keep taking a breath after her shots because they're so impressive. That's Dee Richards.
There's no clogging in the paint. She can pop out and do her thing.
Sammy Whitcomb, we were looking for her to get going. She just needed the second half to get her first three-pointer. Honshu averaging just under 10 points for this Liberty team off the bench. Pick and roll, Whitcomb down to Howard. The longtime teammates connect.
That's a nice block from Honshu.
Liberty looking to get something going quickly. Sammy Whitcomb, 2 three-pointers.
From the three-point line, 3 of 9 in this game. They go back to Breezy. We'll see if New York makes an adjustment. Jocelyn Willoughby on the floor. Great to see her back in action. Her first appearance in 20-plus games, and there's Whitcomb knocking it down. Must have heard us defending without fouling. You're like a broken record, but it's actually playing out. They're finally listening to the ice box, you know? 7 points in this fourth quarter. Impressive stuff from the Sun. Whitcomb off the ball screen. Hits a 3.
Willoughby only playing in her 6th game this season, coming back from injury. And last game was her first game back on Tuesday.
That had that left quad tear. And that one's taken away by Whitcomb. Whitcomb trying to turn the corner, kicks it. Johannes gets that to fall. Dolson. Whitcomb. They've cut this down to single digits now.
Can gnaw at you. That's what the Sky are playing with right now. Hahn fed inside, and she converts. Stevens lobbing to Lee inside. Volley right to Whitcomb. Liberty running it. Ionescu darts it to Whitcomb. Sammy Whitcomb takes a 3, and she hits it. It's Quigley. Looking inside, and Whitcomb intercepting. Dangerfield, she hits!
Gardner at 16 points last Saturday against the Liberty. The turnover. Sky over the last couple of possessions have given it away. We've seen that a couple of times now. Those late hesitations prior to the layup. Fun to watch. 2 at 6'10", drills a 3.
We're not talking about what Honshu has brought.
Ionescu. Heber jumped out on her. Whitcomb in the corner. Answers right back. Back-to-back 3s for the Liberty. Howard and Whitcomb work the give and go. Turns into a pretty possession for New York.
And it's rebounded by Hahn. Ionescu pushing it up. And the 3 is good. Sammy Whitcomb converts.
To where the patience comes in and the poise. So even there, Sammy Whitcomb kept the basketball for a long time. It ends up making a play out. Whitcomb in the open court. Johannes, stop, pop, score! it's clear that Xbox and you yourself are passionate about the WNBA. The Sparks and Liberty going at it on the court.
Exactly.
Who's your favorite player from New York? That's Rebecca Allen for three. She can be so good, though. She's already shown her touch, her ability to knock down threes, the pick and pop. Whitcomb, nothing but net. Played 9 minutes tonight, didn't have as many opportunities, but didn't need as many opportunities. Sabrina Ionescu and Natasha Howard are rolling. Find the hot hand and keep it going. Same thing, Sami Whitcomb has opportunity now, keeping your head up. There's a skip across the court, but instead you hesitate for a second and go to the inside. Did Liberty get a score? Now force a LA turnover.
18 up, 12 down.
Liberty trying to run the high-low. They're very good at that. They don't get it to work, but Johannes.
Phoenix has a 2-game win streak here at home. Would love to make it 3. And this Mercury team is just different at home. Whitcomb buries the triple, and Vanessa Nygaard wants to talk about it. The Merc have only missed the playoffs one time. That was back in 2012. Penny Taylor was out with the ACL, and Diana only played 8 games. Shot clock winding down, and a turnover.
As mentioned, the Australian Olympic coach, member of their Hall of Fame. Actually, she's a 4-time Olympian. 3 is buried. Rebecca Allen, the 29-year-old out of Australia in her 7th year. Burton will come in for Dallas. Mabry pull up from 15, can't get it. Up ahead, Johannes, wide open left-handed layup.
I think that she will try to be aggressive early. She'll look to get going early and see how she can get herself and her teammates involved.
Sami Whitcomb starting the second half and buries the 3.
A lot of space from the three-point line, and that time just a little bit too much vision for her as she's able to knock it down.
Whitcomb, quick release, and the 3.
Go ahead, Ron, I'm sorry.
Nope. Here's Allen. Oh, how she got that pass. And then she reversed it. Mabry launches, no, into the hands of Sabrina. Leads the break. Whitcomb, catch, shoot, score, another 3.
She's grown game by game for us, and I'm super excited for her and for us regarding her future here in Dallas.
Some of the help side rotations, so that's what's causing so many paint finishes as we see it again for this New York Liberty team.
Rebound secured by Onyenwere. Laney an open 3 is good. Just like that, it's tied again. They've cut the lead to 1 3 times this quarter, and they won't take it here off the deflection from Whitcomb. Ionescu trying to push for New York. Quick trigger, Whitcomb lets it fly, and that's why. Copper trying to hand it back to Vandersloot. Great play by Whitcomb, coming up with a big steal for New York.
Quigley gives Chicago another chance after Misamin blew the layup. Howard looking for some space, able to finish. An 11-0 Chicago run. The whole game has been a run as Honshu hits the 3. Willoughby looked like she got away with a travel, and you know what? Down 37, sometimes they let you.
Yeah.
Whitcomb into the game for New York. Alamon for Chicago. Howard pops it in with the shot clock fading. How the intensity is just the same guarding Sabrina Ionescu, and Gardner has added some offense as well thus far this game as Whitcomb does the same. Here is Ionescu at 3 turnovers in that first quarter. Whitcomb will fire and hit from 3. Whitcomb quick trigger and hits from 3. New York needed that.